Welcome back to the 6th Revolution here on Serious Gaming on the Give Me the 6th difficulty.
Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
Maybe. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. All right. Shit. Yeah.
Cover me! Reloading!
Just fucking die already. How the fuck do I destroy this? Okay.
Jensen?
Yeah.
The bird's fixed and I'm taking off. Now get on with the damned mission. And thanks, spy boy.
Anytime, fine girl.
Yeah. Anytime, Alec. It would have been a lot easier with an EMP. So note to self. Yeah, have an EMP when facing the enemies here. Or I could have... I feel stupid for not doing that. Alright. So she's fine. Managed to take them all out. Alright then. used a lot of my ammo, which really wasn't necessary.
Jensen, I've been monitoring comm activity around Hengsha. Belltower's looking for you. Hard.
I know. They ambushed us, Pritchard. Forced us to make an emergency landing. Malik barely got away in time.
But they're supposed to be...
The good guys?
Just give them a wide berth, Jensen. If they recognize you, they'll shoot.
Okay, I don't mind that. I'll shoot them back. No mercy. Maybe there's some things here. Don't think there's any. Nah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. Alright. What the fuck? Eh.
发生什么事了？
我没事。
She has augmented legs. Alright.
That is far enough. Get back. Lost it. What are you doing here?
Zip
Where
it.
are you?
Come on.
Gonna get you. I heard that. Bastard. Come out.
I'm right here.
Don't make me. It is too late to hide.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I know you saw that. Trying to get close to take them down.
You're dead. Get out here.
I hope I survive this.
You're dead.
I need to get to the limb clinic.
Lost it.
Alright. Wait. Not enough energy. Fuck you. Possibly could have taken the both of them down. Ah, bollocks.
It is too late to hide. You're dead.
Come out!
Don't make me kill you.
Don't make me kill you. You're the only one at risk of losing his life here.
Where are you?
Not me.
I saw that. That enough?
Fuck. Once I get him down, this area will be clear.
It is too late to hide!
Alright. Maybe I can reach him. No, I don't think so. I need to find the store. Fast. Damn, it doesn't tell me anything. Where is the
Jensen?
Yeah?
It's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Unprecedented recall on augmentation technology.
没错，我要求做手术，为什么我们还在这里没有动啊？天啊，那么多人！
医生就有那么多，你觉得他们同时能给几个人做手术呢？
让我们进去。
有点耐心。
Alright.
我们一定能进去的。
这太荒谬了。
Yeah.
Sir? Could I borrow a minute of your time? I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Belltower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patients here.
No, please, you misunderstand. I only wish to talk to you about something, and it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would never force anyone to do something against their will. On that, you have my word.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Belltower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Belltower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Belltower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented, with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Belltower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Belltower then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Belltower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's AUGs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Yeah.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
Yeah, I do need something else.
You're very welcome, sir.
That's what I needed.
One moment.
Alright. Let's find Zelazny. Now that I got that quest. There's another quest in this area, by the way. Where?
Returning to tonight's biggest story, the World Health Organization.
In what district is it? Hold on. Media log, augmentations, missions. Okay. Use out district.
Issued an unprecedented recall on
Alright.
Maybe if some of those people had lost an arm in the work accident.
Okay. This way.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Alright.
You look familiar. Are you?
Yeah. Interesting. So Zelazny is not here. Big surprise there.
Access.
Zelazny feels this location is no longer secure. He's planning to move down below. I overheard some of the team talking about the safe spot in the sewer. The situation is getting tense. I'm afraid they're on to me. I caught one of them poking for my shit. When can you move in and take take these guys down? We need to get me out of here. Well, afraid it's too late. I think I know where he is. But this means I likely will have to deal with some Belltower patrols. Yeah. Well, more ways to skin a cat than one. That's the Hive. Honkao Hotel. Well, getting to the Hive will not be a bad Kaigon district. Okay, deadly gas. What? Apparently I can't enter the Hive through here. Oh well. Well, I suppose I'll have to deal with the patrols. Right?
You want to try that again in English, Sergeant Wong?
My apologies, sir, but I wasn't aware we had to speak English on duty.
Belltower is an English outfit, and that's how I want the scum down here to see it. We gotta let them know who's running this place.
Yeah, Wong. We don't want these street rats coming out to talk to us whenever they want. Besides, I gotta speak enough Mandarin every time I go to the restaurant. I don't want to do it at my job, too.
Oh, if you got a problem with that, call HQ in London, Wong.
Hello? Heard you. Come out! Get down! I'm going to find you! Need a better spot. Stop him! Show yourself! I know! Come out! He's here. Better search the place. I've got a man down here! Now! Got you! Get down!
Don't kill me! Just go away!
How did that start?
"滚开，窝囊废！"
Access granted.
they send you?
If you're talking about your former buddies at Belltower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
Could be. What's it to you?
When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology. And I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Not exactly. I'm here on behalf of someone who wants you to understand reason.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Belltower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Belltower. I believed that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Belltower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret. Experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Belltower turned us into the perfect mercs.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts. Remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now. You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Dr. Wing said our situations would resonate. I don't think he realized it might go both ways. Some men deserve the justice we bring on them. Do what you have to do, Zelazny. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill. They have names, families, they're people. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree. Not fully, mind you, I'm not for vigilantes, but keep in consideration the kind of world they live in. A world where the government has become so corrupt, where capitalism has taken over.
Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top-secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Belltower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk with a good doctor.
In the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip. A device
To be honest, the other options was Zelazny turn himself in. That would mean he just dies in prison or gets tortured in prison. Fight him?
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
It's a long story, Doc. I tracked Zelazny and his men. They were hiding in the sewers. And after talking to him, I decided to let him go.
What? But he is a dangerous man, Mr. Jensen. You should not have done this.
The men Zelazny's after are far more dangerous than he is. His methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified. To be honest, Doc, I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. An honorable government free of corruption. They could use a man like you.
I had not foreseen such a thing. I don't know, Mr. Jensen. You seem to believe that the end justifies the means, but I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Yeah. Well, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more.